Hello traders, D7 here with freetradingvideos.com, and the markets ended mixed for the day. Now, let's see here. Both the Dow and the Nasdaq were slightly bullish, and both the S&P and the Russell slightly bearish. Interesting to see that mix. Usually the Dow and the S&P follow each other, and the Nasdaq and Russells follow each other. But nonetheless, you have the VIX up nearly 3%. Now we're back over the 20 point range here on the volatility index, so be watching this. The question is, will we drop below 20 or go higher than 20? That's the key area. Now what we're looking at here is the S&P daily. We continue up here in this rising wedge. At one part of today, I really thought we were going to tick higher than this trend line, but we couldn't hold. We went all the way up here, found a high of 1130, and then came right back down. And if you were paying attention to Matador's mid-market or intraday video, you will see that he was on the spiders. Let me just show it to you. Spiders 112.75 area, and let's pull up a 5-minute chart. 112.75 right here. He was talking about this around noon today. It dropped from there, came up, hit this area again, hit it again, and then finally dropped, and then came right back up, blasting through it right at the end of the day with some volume. So that bodes well for how we're going to start the day tomorrow, but anything can happen overseas. That would be very interesting to see how that plays itself out. But here it is, spiders, same rising wedge. We're at resistance, and we have a hanging man formation. It's a picture perfect one. So if we do get a close lower than today's low, that would not be good, and the bears should take control at least to this support area, a little pullback here. And I'm going to go back to the S&P 500. Blow this up so we could see it. Not a hanging man, just kind of a down candlestick, upper lower shadow, but right at resistance. So I'll tell you what I expect tomorrow is to be hung up here, either sideways or make a lower low. I don't see us blasting through. If we do blast through, I'd want to see it close above 1130, and that would bode very bullish for the markets if we do that. And you know what, while we're here, let's take a look at the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq continues to be really strong. Rising wedge that did not hold, it just blasted through. We're right here, and man, I'll tell you, that is such a big area. But let me tell you right where we're at on the monthly. On the monthly, we're at resistance. I mean, look at this, and that's a big line right there, gang. If you go back in time, this thing gets tagged a number of times. Tagged there. This is back in 99. Right here, 99 or 2000, year 2000, 2001, and then we tag it again in 07, near it in 08, and then we're tagging it right now and knocking at the door 2010. So the Nasdaq is at big time resistance, but it's been showing a heck of a run here. And the question is, will this be an exhaustion run where it takes off and then just peters out? There's a very real possibility of that. So this is the last week of 2009, so I expect it to be bullish through the remainder of the week. But how bullish, big question, or how bearish, another big question. But be watching this, and I'll tell you, volume should be light too. And you know what? Let's pull up spiders, just get an idea of what the ETF volume looked like. Oh yeah, really light for a Monday, really light. So I expect it to be bullish the remainder of the week, or at least semi-bullish, maybe a little bearish on a slight pullback. But overall, it should happen on very light volume, and whatever the move is going to be, I think will happen the first or second week into January, and it should be a significant move. So happy trading to each and every one of you. Take care, and never ever trade without a stop loss.